Two sides to the story podcast. It's the host, B Mike.
Young Wade in the cut.
Ugly Truth.
And Chad G, baby.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Got a new topic, hot topic off the block, off the rocks. And it goes a little something like this. Can men really handle the same treatment they give in a relationship? And that goes along with the tackling a tough question around cheating, lying, disrespect, along with the serious implications of mental and physical abuse. So what we're going to discuss is not only just saying, we're going to see who really strong around her. You know, the tough guys that act tough, but just want to know, like, some of the stuff that we go through in our relationship, and we talking about the bad, you know, and, you know, the good, this might be the bad. Can you handle, and that's real talk, because the good, who going to talk about handling the good? I mean,
Me.
Okay. That's part two of the conversation. So part one, we want to know, can you handle some of the bad stuff? Not saying, I'm going to say what the stuff that goes with it, as far as being cheated on. Can you handle that?
Making more money.
Making more money of your more than your companion. Can your companion handle that? And can you handle make more money and not making that person feel belittled because that person not making the money that you're making? That's something. I mean, a matter of fact, we ain't gonna even say it. You say what you feel. You say your topic. You say your angle. Young Wade got his angle. What he gonna come with? And we just go around the room and just discuss different stuff. You know, on behalf of the topic. And I just want to throw. I don't want to say who want to go first. Anybody want to volunteer to go first?
Oh, we got volunteers today.
I mean,
He pointed at you, though.
They been pointing at me since yesterday.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to.
Okay.
Say nobody name.
I mean, you know, I don't feel like people can take a lot of, I mean, I think that's for everybody. Feel like they can't, that's how you learn how to treat people based off of, I feel, the way you do stuff and you know, in reverse, you know what I'm saying? You get an understanding of, you know, maybe I shouldn't do this or do that, but like the cheating thing, that's something totally different. You know what I'm saying? I just talk about like the way you treat somebody and talk to them. You know what I'm saying?
Why is it different?
No, I'm saying like that's strong. I don't want to dive off into that because I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like that's some strong shit though.
I don't think it's strong. I just think it's something that.
I mean that's a deal breaker in some situations.
No, it's not.
You don't feel like it? Yeah, to me I mean I would feel like it's a deal breaker. Like as a man, if I'm taking care of you and I ain't did nothing.
You saying from a man perspective, it's a deal breaker? I'm
just saying when that's the only way I'm gonna look at it. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, because the topic is basically like saying like, you know, because women only get cheated on and you know things that basically man mannerisms can they be boomeranged and like. How would you take it?
But I do feel when something and ladies, you know, or fellas, if I'm wrong,
keep it 100.
Let me know.
Keep it 100.
I do feel deep down somewhere that when you do something to a beautiful woman, beautiful flower, you know what I'm saying? They want to do it right back to you though.
Damn.
Y'all don't. Is that not a true statement? No, y'all don't want to bet me on that or something like that.
No. That's why this is a discussion. It's called.
And I guess I say that for me like that with me no understand.
Can you
elaborate?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I even do the cheating thing. I mean, you know what I'm saying. Just like understanding, like if I'm doing this, they gonna want to do it back, and it's not gonna be no coming back from that. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, the way I look at the cheat, like if I'm taking care of you and I'm doing this, doing right, you know, I already say niggas out here cheating, and I'm showing you an example of not. And then you're not taking it serious or whatever, or if I cheat or whatever like that, then you do it back or whatever. Like I just feel like it's different because the what it takes to be a man in a relationship and conform stuff.
Nowadays,
nowadays, not the baby boy days when we was playing y'all and we was getting away with it. I ain't tripping on.
Nowadays, you
I'm
gotta
talking about
come with
the
that
nowadays.
shit.
Now, shit, you got to do some shit now. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like if I'm doing something different and I'm being something totally different than what society is projecting out there.
Now this is where the plot twist come when you got to really look at it too, though. Because looking at it like this, okay, and let's be real, and we got to put ourselves on both shoes: the person that did it and the person that's receiving it. So when I say that to say this, okay, you cheated, and I ain't saying. And let's say this, too, let's do the format of cheating, because in a woman eye, if you're not doing it in front of them or if you can't do it beside me, you cheating. So when I'm just speaking of as far as that goes with phone call relationship, that goes with having real relationships with a person, relations, in other words, you want to say. But my thing is, okay, you done that, and that woman say, hey, I'm sorry. I mean, I'll accept your apology. You say, I'm sorry. She say, I'll accept your apology, whatever. Okay. But deep down, every time y'all get into it, it's being brought up. Now, my thing is when it's being brought up over and over again, is you bringing it up to remind me I done that, or is you bringing it up to let me know, hey, you keep like watch yourself because I might.
But that's what I'm saying.
Hey,
I'm saying.
Hold on. I feel like me personally, like I feel like it keep getting brought up because you know at the time when this shit happened, you was in the wrong. So now that it's keep getting brought up, that shit turns something into you. You know what I'm saying? You feel guilty, knowing damn well you ain't doing nothing, but by that shit getting brought up, you like, damn, you know what I'm saying? And that shit make you know what I'm saying? Whatever she wanted you to do, or you know what I'm saying, blase at the time, by that shit being brought up. I ain't saying you gonna do it right then and there, but I bet you $100.
You obligated now in your head because of that situation. You still cleaning up
right
the mess.
there, you know what I'm saying? You still cleaning that shit up, even though you ain't doing shit. That shit still, by that shit being brought up. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta. I feel like you gotta let that shit go for yourself. You know what I'm saying? In your head. You know what I'm saying? Like even a situation I did. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, I let that shit go. That shit in the past. So even if that shit do get brought up, what's up? You know what I'm saying? That shit in the past, bro.
But
we can't get past that shit.
But just like they say,
get past
but
that
I'm just
shit,
saying, like it just come with the. That's what I'm saying.
Plot twist.
Yeah, but that's where it comes to where, as a man, especially if you leading, you have to take that in consideration. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you made the met.
But how long is that shit gonna?
But that's what
because
I don't write the rules of how.
At the end of the day, let's be real, bro. No sexes or none of that shit. At the end of the day, a woman can hide whatever they want to way better than a man.
I mean, I just feel like we not looking for that shit like that.
My point exactly. We not looking for it, but they looking for it.
Yeah.
So it's like shit.
I feel like, I could be wrong, and I don't want to, you know what I'm saying. But it's like with them, they gonna try to find a way to have a one up on you. You know what I'm saying? Like they want to have the information to understand it before you are better than you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but once you let that shit go yourself, they can throw that shit in your face, bro, and that shit not gonna even.
But that's what I'm saying. When you standing on who you are by trying to do the right thing or do whatever, that's when it repels. You know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, what you can't. What you saying?
You throwing it in my face
about
like,
what?
Shit,
yeah,
I don't give a fuck. I let that shit go. That can hold me. You know what I'm saying?
But
Real talk.
But see, with that being said, it's gonna always be two things too. Watch this. Okay, you see how you say like, yeah, I did that. That was the old me. In our mind as men, we say that and want to be like, okay, that was the old me.
That's
you ain't
it.
going through that right now. I'm telling
but
you, hold on, watch that. In our mind, we done that. Yeah, we made the mistake. In our mind, we know we done the mistake. We ain't gonna do it no more in our mind. But in their mind, they think shit. hey, he done it. It can happen again, so I can't say
Anything that's similar to that situation, it lights the fire again.
But now y'all right. But I feel like this my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I'm not married or nothing.
You don't want to jump in it though.
I know all three of y'all married. You know what I'm saying? It's just my opinion. This how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I feel like in that situation, like it shouldn't. You should know your significant other. You know what I'm saying? Like if you know your partner, bro, like you know they not out there doing that shit. Like say for instance, if Mike was in that situation, bro, I know this nigga. He ain't even built like that. I ain't gonna say he ain't built like that, bro. That nigga ain't doing that shit.
I think it's a difference between something that you just did and you know what I'm saying?
In the past.
No, I'm just saying like you could tell somebody that did something like, damn, that nigga did it, but because you never seen. No, I'm just saying because you never seen anything like that versus somebody that do some shit like that. But at the end of the day, it's still something that you created. You know what I'm saying? Like this.
But how long do that shit linger?
But I mean, it's just like you trying to teach somebody something. Like how long does it take for them to learn? Like that. But the thing is, some of that's gonna be used against, like you saying, arguments and debates and this and that, just for to be up on you. You know what I'm saying? Like it still come like
other ways. It's other ways to be up on me, bro.
Nah. That's easy, nigga. Why I'm gonna go somewhere when that's right there to play with?
But that's what that go back to what I said in the beginning. Like once you let that shit go yourself and you know you ain't that person, they throwing it in your face, bro. That shit is not gonna change you. It's not gonna.
But
change
I mean, that's. But to put it like this, that's like the same.
But one thing we gotta do when we going through it, we gotta get out the cocky mode of just real talk. Just get out the cocky mode of I know what I did wrong. Shit, that's over with. Let that shit go. That's over with. It's old news. But you still really kind of like just
you resetting it again. It reset.
I'm saying,
and this ain't got to do with being married or nothing. It's just real talk.
I'm saying, how long is that shit supposed to?
I mean, what you asking for? How long? It's like a mood. Like if you're
the rest of your life. Nigga.
Nah, hell nah.
Has not.
Nah. If you create new,
it's a mood.
That's what I'm saying. Look at this right here. If we looking at TV and you see something on TV, that's all you got to remember until you show me something totally different, and then now I can see something totally different, and now I got them two things to put together. But I'm gonna continue to use this every time I get mad at you. I know I can. What the triggers?
My point exactly. How long is that?
How long is the trigger? That's what I'm saying. Once y'all get to, I mean, it ain't no timetable. That's why.
My point exactly. Nigga don't want to go through that shit. Nigga.
But that's what you in a relationship for. You gotta get her back to being. Put it like this. Boy. Put it like this. You gotta get her. You gotta get her back to being your teammate. You know what I'm saying? And that's all it is. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that best friend or whatever it is that y'all vibing on.
Listen to what you said. That shit is a mood. Everything can be going good, nigga, and that mood can be. Oh, I'm gonna turn that mood on. Nigga, how long is that shit supposed to last?
But that's what I'm saying.
The relationship and shit can be going good for years, nigga, and you do something wrong or they want to turn that switch on. That's a mood. That's an excuse,
and that's
bro.
why the situations go like this too, though. As easy as men as we want, like how you saying.
Yeah.
I want you to forget about it. I want you to let it go. I don't apologize. Now watch this flip it. How fast would you let it go? If it had like the same situation, no matter like not even saying a cheating, just something that happened that just pissed you off, but she just say I apologize, and you just I'm sorry.
And he just said here Gemini, y'all. We three of us. He just said here Gemini. I want to see this nigga live until y'all.
I know me like say like the stuff I know I done.
Let this nigga talk. I'm telling you
for sure. What I done if it's the other way around. Man, that ain't the same.
Pistol pop shorty.
Coming back finna be hard.
Pistol popper.
Man, then it's like saying like, I don't know. I just know we not going to be as easy as saying, we're not going to accept it. Man, we really ain't.
But see, that's where everybody different. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm accepting that shit. I'm not saying I'm against that shit. Everybody just different. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, he might accept that shit. You might not accept that shit. He might not accept that shit. I might not accept that shit. But we all different. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
ain't 1 out of 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But tell me what your perspective. Exactly. No, tell me what you finna say. You talking about you?
that,
You
like,
yeah? Don't look over here. You nigga, you.
This shit was
Nah,
flipped over. Right?
He just
I'm
asked
saying
you the
like,
question.
Like, say like what you saying. You like you said. I cheated with her. Okay, or she said I cheated. Just example.
And see, that's the
She said I cheated and watched it, and then just say if you did. But right now you say I apologize. But you saying I'm tired of hearing this back and forth every day. This and that. Blase. Boom. Cool. Next flip it. Now she cheated.
How you gonna handle the
How
situation?
fast would you just like accept her apology
Gemini.
and let it go and not
Gemini.
talk about it?
and see that's where the shit different at, because the way we look at cheating is like having sex and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because me, I ain't never went through nobody's phone, bro. I don't go through phones. You know what I'm saying? So how would I know what you got going on? You know what I'm saying? So shit, cheating in my eyes, not they eyes. I don't know what they thinking, but
Nigga, let this happen. Come on, yeah.
cheating in
Answer.
my eyes is like
For
shit.
real.
No,
I guess what sex or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end, like I just said,
What you gonna do is what we trying to figure out.
It's over.
That's all.
God damn.
That nigga's not taking none of it. None of it. That's all.
You know what I'm saying? But listen to what I said. Cheating in my eyes is, you know what I'm saying? Like having intercourses or doing kissing and doing all
Also,
that shit.
texting and shit ain't cheating.
How do I know what they doing if I ain't going?
I mean,
through
shit.
that
You put it like
she
this, my
coulda told
nigga. You could be passing her a phone and some
coulda-
shit go out. You anything? I'm just
Charles.
saying. Hey man, I'm just telling you.
Charles, I'm telling you, bro.
Charles.
I went through one phone. I went through one phone out of all my relationships. I swear to God, I went through one phone, seen some shit.
Michael look
I
like
never went through a phone again, bro. And that was my first relationship.
I mean, all I'm just sitting up is trying to get you to think hypothetically for the answer of, you know what I'm
I
saying.
gave my answer.
But you putting it on the cheating part to where it's only one area.
I told
but
you,
you saying
I
it?
told you I'm gone, bro.
Yeah.
That's my answer.
Oh, for the
I'm
sex.
gone.
Okay.
It ain't no because at the that's a whole nother topic, bro. We ain't gonna even talk about that shit.
I mean, I think it's all tied
I
in
feel
together.
like-
'Cause I was wondering where this was.
Nah,
heading at.
the only reason why I said that about him, cause
Yeah.
at the end of the day, he
I'm
went.
the youngest,
he
so
said, nah,
that's
cause
why.
he's saying that he would leave cause of the sexual thing. But his situation is what we started with, as far as he feeling like when it should be done.
What?
Well, yeah, I'm saying when it should be over with your situation. That's what you kept asking. Like, how long do I got to take on?
Yeah.
But
Like,
it wasn't sex. It wasn't.
it
That's
ain't
what I'm
no-
saying. It wasn't sex. So I was looking for you to answer. He was asking you the exact same thing that you did, but you curved it by saying I wouldn't even be looking at her phone. So I was just
No,
saying.
I'm just saying like I can't speak on that shit because bro, I don't go through phone. That's what I'm saying. Like
But you-
you
but
putting
it-
it, you saying
but
you
I'm-
saying what
but
no,
we-
look, you saying what would I do if I was in
But
that
I'm just
situation?
saying, to me, that's not the only way that you can find out that somebody texting
How
somebody.
else can you
I mean,
find
somebody
out?
could have told you somebody texting such and such. I mean, it's
Who
in.
gonna tell you though?
Huh? What are you talking about? I'm just saying, in life, you ain't heard different.
But see, you can't. But
I'm
you
living
can't.
this shit. Nigga,
but-
who gonna tell you, nigga? I'm
But you
living
got.
this shit.
But what you gotta do too? You
Nah,
can't. You
real
can't
talk.
say I don't look through phones.
I don't, bro.
But you saying it to say what? I don't want to look through phone because I don't want you to look through my phone. That's really what you're saying it for.
I went through a phone one time,
But I
seen
got
some
you.
shit. So
Got you on that, but I'm telling you what you saying at your own mouth. I don't look through phones. Why you don't look through phones though? Because you really don't want nobody to look through your phone.
shit, that can be the answer, goddamn.
Hold on.
What we looking through phones?
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying we supposed to sit in the bed every night. Get my phone. Let's go. Nah. Chill out with all that. It's not that serious.
You can look through that
We
bitch.
supposed
But I'm
to have
like,
a-
shit.
Nah, you should want. Go ahead.
But
Go
I
ahead.
should know, like real talk, and that's the choice
Real
working
talk.
on both sides. I should be able to put my phone down, even if you look through the night. Me not feeling like
You finna
man,
look,
I'm
yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
something in my phone.
yeah.
You see, I mean, I'm not doing nothing. So
Yeah.
fool yourself. Pick
Nah,
your
real-
face
nah,
off,
real talk.
and then pick your face up off the ground once you get through.
I'm just saying I had a bad experiment.
No,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
understand.
I looked through a phone one time,
just
seen
telling
some
you.
shit. That ain't
Ain't
my
no
cup of
woman.
tea. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
just telling
Type
you,
shit.
there ain't no woman gonna miss no opportunity without fucking with you in their phone. You know that.
What you mean?
grabbing it, want to look at it, see who calling people.
You saying in your
somebody
phone?
call? I'm just saying, like, gonna want to have a moment of
No.
let me see your phone.
I understand.
That's
I understand that. I'm saying I don't give a fuck about nigga. All my relationships, my phone got went through. Nigga, I ain't never touched that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's
But you
just
just said that one time, Chris. What you got to say? Cause he trying to jump in.
that one time.
Yeah,
bro.
that's
After
how.
that one time, I
Yeah.
seen that shit. I know I can't take that shit.
Yeah, I mean, and that's cool. That's
I'm
the
just
part.
taking- I'm just taking the score.
And that's how I want you to answer from that
But
part.
that's
You,
what I said,
you
though.
never said you couldn't take that shit. You never did say that, did you?
Well, my bad, goddamn me. I can't take that shit, so I'm gonna be gone.
And
You know what I'm saying?
that's how we were trying to get to understand is what he's saying. Like, cause that's the reason why you, like you said, you don't go through it because.
But listen to what you said though. You said I'm gonna let Chris go because you know what I'm saying. He,
Okay,
he
go ahead.
over there
But then we
squeezing
come
his
back
legs
to it.
together and shit.
I
He gonna
just
come
said
back.
because y'all just keep beating the dead horse, and I'm just trying to,
Is it dead?
bro.
That house still.
It's like
Leg and her and
playing
everything.
Future for an hour with the same song.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But I think what you were trying to do, or at least because he kind of did what I used to do.
Curveball that bitch.
It wasn't
No
curveball.
emotion in it. No emotion in it.
No, but I was being 100%.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hold on. Let me break this down. Let me break it down. Not emotionless. That's what you want. I didn't answer it in the way, in the form it was presented.
Uh-huh.
I get that.
Uh-huh.
So he over disclaimed himself, in my opinion, which was irrelevant to the question. Just being honest. So the whole point of the topic was, can we as men dish out what we do, right?
Take what we did. Yeah.
Regardless of the situation on the phone, is how you get the information is what you would do with it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even worry about how you receive it.
Well, I got another answer for that, but I'm gonna let you finish.
So, yeah, I think it was just kind of worded, kind of weird. But like I said, I think you just over disclaimer yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, which is irrelevant, and you try to say, what you did, kind of cleaning up this. But I feel like
plot twist.
I don't know. This is my thing. What I wanted to say is that these people, individuals that go through phones, are insecure. Not saying it's a bad thing, but it's a trait of insecurity.
Oh, yeah.
Number one, right? Because even if you apologize, insecurity gonna rule over anyway, right?
Cause you seen some or you didn't see some, so you gonna
With
go
that-
back.
with
I'm just saying, just don't even. This is what I'm trying. Just trying to minimize what the assumption is, but just what you see,
Hey,
which
hold
is
on. That word insecurity is. I'm saying to say that what bring that because sometimes we bring the insecurity.
no. You gotta understand, like, okay, we talking about relationships, right? So to make a long story short, you got a background, she got a background. You're learning each other. The insecurity was already there. Regardless of what you might have done or what triggered it, it's already sitting in that system. You know what I'm saying? If a person's jealous, you don't just get jealous overnight. You've been a jealous person. It just took a situation to bring it out. Now, the problem is how you go along dealing with it and how it can affect not only yourself, number one.
Trying to
again,
tame that motherfucker.
pretty much. And then the person you have the relationship with, right? So if you have insecurities, it don't matter how many times I might apologize of something that you've seen or didn't see. It's your trigger. It's like having anxiety just in the form of just you doing something wrong, but you're not doing something wrong because that's how I feel. That's something the individual has to check themselves, right? Like he said, to get better. Now, the rhetorical thing is, how long does that last? You made a good point. It's your relationship. You said it's your relationship. You gotta want it. So it's like I mentioned before, doing something you never done before. When you got a person who's insecure and you going back with the negative, you just feeding fire to it. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, doing something different. So the thing is, you can't think about anything as far as like a timeline because you're trying to box it in, but it's like
It's a feeling, a vibe of getting that back. Cause all you did was just take away y'all being best friends or whatever y'all was. You know what I'm saying? And you snatched that from him because it's like, damn, you doing it with this bitch? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, nah. Whatever it is, it could be a smile text. You don't have to be fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like your girl, just like you want her to think about you. You know you ain't the only good looking nigga out here, but but at the end of the day, you want the thoughts to be about you. I mean, that's just natural.
Hold on though. So,
I feel.
But like Mike said, with creating a storyline going back and forth, right? This is the whole point of I feel like the whole point of this conversation is that how a lot of us think one way,
Yeah.
which is what we talked about before, and our own convenience. We gotta be real, right? I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do because it's convenient for me, and then so and so could be doing the same thing too. That's why I don't necessarily like look at cheating as far as like just a sexual context, right? It's basically somebody getting a head up of more than what they getting.
Yeah.
How they feel it, right? So
That's why that motto to me of if you can't do it in my face, I ain't gonna lie to you because I had to really think about that. That's real to me though. If you can't do it beside me, that's really cheap.
I mean, it's still stupid though because but hold on, because it depends on
Can
kind
you
of.
text? It's like, but just be real. Can you text another female while your girl? I mean, let's be real. I'm talking about. I ain't talking about no friend. Ain't nobody texting no homegirl. Hey, how you doing? Oh, what y'all eat over there today? You ain't. That's a waste of time because your girl's your homegirl. So that's a waste of time. So you gotta be texting somebody on the side. So I'm just speaking of. I ain't judging nobody's situation. I'm just being real.
Yeah,
That's real talk because can you talk to your some people probably can play it out and be beside their home.
But this goes on like I was trying to say as far as like
banging her ass too. So
what type of relationship do y'all have as far as the communication and the understanding? There's some people who I know who got homegirls that I know. Me and my homeboy mutual, right? And she cool with it. You understand what kind of like standards or like what tone are you setting in your relationship?
Oh, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
He cared about in your question too.
No.
I ain't saying like that. I'm just saying he still don't go back to the hunger. Just like how he's saying, like straight up, like you.
I was gonna get to that.
Oh, okay. You gotta go around. Don't we right
I
here?
gotta go in order, man.
Go ahead.
So when I was saying what you can't do,
Yeah.
And that's real.
Because that's a natural feeling. Like you don't want that. You want to be the champion. You don't want nobody else to be none of that.
But see, that's some like ego. That's some ego.
I mean, that's just not. I mean, at the end of the day, you don't mind your old. I mean, I ain't.
You know what I'm saying?
Look.
So you can be right there playing the game, and she on the phone with little John. What's up, John? Oh, hey, what's up, girl? How y'all doing?
But what I just say earlier though about insecurities, bro.
No, you don't.
I don't think they started right there.
Do we not know what the definition of insecurity is?
What?
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
now,
maybe
on my behalf, I ain't worried about the insecurity part. On my behalf is
I don't think I just like that.
Ain't nobody getting that time.
So again, that's one way level. It could be insecurity, right? Or we could say for you might feel disrespected if your girl do that, right? There's a context to why you feel the way you feel. Y'all not saying that. All I'm saying is that it's just I'm like, okay, if I'm over here in so and so area and I want to hit a lick, but I'm not gonna do it in front of the camera. I'm gonna do it when it's not, not looking.
But that's what I'm saying. Like if I'm allowing that access, I know what is capable of happening, regardless of what I feel. I know. Well, so why would I allow something to the capacity of something to happen when, like, yeah, I mean, I'm not finna allow that, but you can move how you want to. But I'm just saying, like. If I know that, well, I mean, what is that? What is the benefit of that right there? Because at the end of the day, you got to understand the energy that you give every day. Everybody that you talk to, that you absorb that. You know what I'm saying? You fiend for that. So at the end of the day, if you get mad at this person, you naturally gonna tell your business and this and that. And that even go back to the point of you sharing your stuff with this person. They know what to do. They know. So they wait for the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like all that shit is just right there in front of you. So why am I giving that access when I'm the nigga that's sitting up here having to take care of the situation? If I'm doing this and I'm doing this, I'm thinking for this, why am I allowing you to sit up here? I'm not doing the shit. So why That's what I'm saying. Like, but if y'all relationship is built on that and y'all open and y'all don't care, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But and that's what I'm saying. When we talk about this, I'm not trying to put everybody in the same box. Your relationship, even through the cheating thing, it's like getting a tattoo. Every time you do something, it's on there, nigga. It's not gonna leave. You can laser that motherfucker, but we knew that shit was there. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I mean, I'ma think about it. It's there. You know what I'm saying? So you have to even watch out, just like having how y'all communicate. You don't want to argue and then start hitting each other and beating up. Like each time y'all do something, it's there. That's what y'all remember each time. So we could be thinking about goals and building stuff, but this is what we looking at life as we looking at you cheating on me and this and this. Like, but if I never do that and I show you that we can get a house together and we can do this together, those are things. Once you do finally cheat, or if you doing something, she knows she ain't going nowhere because she invested. This her shit. If anybody gonna go anywhere, you is, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's a different outlook, I feel. And that's what the older women was on. Like, shit, at the end of the day, nigga, I'm here taking care of the house. So, damn if you gonna sit up here and kick me out. If anybody gonna leave, so they were more accepted to that shit. And then at the end of the day, they didn't have the job, the opportunities now. Now you giving them opportunities, nigga, they can do what the fuck they want to. They don't have to have a nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's why I just look at this shit, because at the end of the day, it's not me being insecure. I just don't, just like you prepare for stuff. This right here, I laugh at any little thing. That nigga right here could be wiping his eye. Oh, that nigga cry.
But no, I was real talk. I mean, I ain't about no experience. I mean, that's a waste of time to me. I don't know what you on the phone with him for. I mean, what for what? I'm
just saying though, there's a reason why you feel the way you feel, right?
I ain't gonna say nothing.
So my thing is,
why you ain't gonna say nothing?
Cause shit, my girl work at the mall, nigga. She be on the phone with niggas.
I mean, at the end of the day, like you said, if the relationships is already there, or if you got a business, or this is how you doing.
No. That's what I'm saying though, bro. When you in a relationship, right, you gotta understand what are y'all together for. One way you were speaking, what you just said is about, getting a house, whatever. That's one part of it. But that don't mean that the cheating or whatever is not always a possibility. Because again, it can be something as simple like, situation with me, I got an extra tattoo on me that I didn't tell her. And for whatever reason, she got mad about it. You see what I'm saying? Like it can go to so many different levels of what a person would include in it. Pretty much, it's like what people feel like a lot of times.
So you saying she got mad because you didn't tell her about a tattoo?
Yeah, I got an extra tattoo. I didn't tell her.
Oh, you got it while y'all was together?
It's an old tattoo?
Yeah.
No, you got it while y'all was together.
Okay, so long story short, I started my first tattoo, right? Then I got another one, and I got it, but I didn't consult with her, which I'm thinking to myself I'm just saying, at the time, I'm like, why? Does it matter? It's a tattoo on me. But that's what I mean as far as like, not saying in this is where she was insecure, but it's like there's levels of what triggers a person from doing, like it's like they missing out, or you doing more than me, or not getting invited to a party. Like it's not being included.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is your motherfucker that you think and you talk, nigga. You sleep next to this person every night. So if they naturally they gonna feel a certain kind of way as far as being lost in the sauce, because it's like, nigga, I sleep next to you. But see, I don't know this.
But that's the thing though, right? So excuse my terminology, but like I said, is knowing what your position in relationship is to why you shouldn't feel the way you feel. Especially with that situation, it was pretty dumb, right?
What was dumb?
The tattoo thing.
On what part? Like
as far as like getting upset because I didn't tell you about a tattoo that I got.
Okay.
Because there's situations to where clothes were being bought, and I'm like, "What are those?" Oh, that's nothing. It's like those got to be new.
But come on.
But I'm just saying.
Time out. A tattoo and clothes. Not the same thing.
I feel like the tattoo on your body is shit.
The whole thing is me being funny trying to make a point. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I'm not really concerned. Because just like I told you at the beginning, like I'm not gonna be like babysitting and watching folks like that.
But this the part I'm saying. You know your partner. Mm-hmm. Right? So if you know your partner, or this is you learning something about your partner. Right. I'm just saying like. I'm understanding who she is now. Because I don't want to pick at insecurities. Because as soon as I pick at insecurities, I'm made up of insecurities too.
What you mean?
Everybody is insecure about something.
I mean, we talking about levels. Okay, when they deal with another person, it's one thing you have your own personal. If you got your own personal.
No, I'm saying I'm dealing with this person, and when I'm dealing with this person, I'm gonna get triggered on things too as well, just like they just got triggered. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. I mean, in this moment, I've learned who she is. So I know how to conduct my, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I'm still letting you know, like, this still the person you sleep next to every night, though, bro. Like, that's different than, this ain't your mama. You don't sleep next to your mama every night. You don't share these things. You don't have intercourse. And like, this shit is extra shit on, like, we don't even look at sex as being like passing energy. Like, niggas just go out and just give it to anybody. And it's like, nigga, that's value. Just like you tell this girl over to keep her legs closed, niggas don't talk about how powerful your seed is. You spreading this shit. You know what I'm saying? You laying the fertilization and all this shit out here. You know what I'm saying? You could control it just as much. So we got to speak on both sides as well. Cause I was like you at the same time, but I got to understand I can control the same thing too at the same time. And that's all I'm saying within that relationship. We know what we trying to be. We know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what I'm saying. That's the thing that got to be understood.
What?
A lot of people don't know, you know, or at least understand why they do what they do a lot of times. Like, you understand why is a person insecure? Like, for me, like I always say, it's always like, you know, a person disrespecting, you know, my space, you know, stuff like that. I'm not worried about like Young Wade, the phone, anything like, because it's something I don't really invest
you don't
my
look
time.
for.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you gonna do something, I mean, you gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not finna.
You're not finna exert energy to go find some shit.
I'm not finna investigate something that's not, you know.
Yeah, I feel like to me, most men are. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I feel like this too at the same time. A nigga ain't gonna trip because at the end of the day, if I find some, bitch, I've been trying to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, you open the door. You know what I'm saying?
And that's where it's fucked up at though, right? So kind of like what you were saying before, can you do it in front of you, right? So this, imagine, okay, you do got the tendency to do some stuff on the side, right? Why is it that you have guys that, hey man, do you mind if I do so and so? Because I've known people who being cheated on and decided, hey, you know what? So I don't feel the way I feel. Let's have open relationship. And what's funny, the man said no. So it's like some people get the thrill of this sneaking and geeking.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you got some of these different energies, and that's what I'm saying. Like, even you having the energy of you want to see if you still got it, and then how you know, some niggas is able to, you know, flirt and leave it there. Some niggas go further. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got different things, bro. Yeah. But the whole simple fact is, who am I trying to be, and is this fucking up what I got going on? And that's the part that I'm sitting up and saying, like, let's remind ourselves, like, I decided to be in this motherfucking relationship. I signed the paperwork. I did the motherfucking enforcement. So at the end of the day, I don't want nobody. I want to be able to control the situation as much as I can, my part or whatever. And I don't want nobody else to be trying to involve themselves in tight situation, just like keeping your parents out or keeping your sister out. You don't want nothing to come in just like us having this podcast. We don't want other motherfuckers to come in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's the part.
But saying that, and again, based on the conversation, you know, we're going to interject anything too.
I'm insecure.
No.
Nah, fucking with
people doing stuff for convenience.
Okay, break it down.
We spoke on that before.
Yeah, we broke it down.
Same thing along with this, convenience. A lot of time, convenience is not thinking about the long term, what I'm doing, the cause and effect. It's about me.
So I'm saying, break it down. Tell me on what you talking about, how you bringing it in right now with the convenience.
Well, I'm just saying, I mean, why will anybody be doing what they're doing? I mean, because it's something convenient that, you know, you probably not getting over here, so you conveniently move over this way because it's working out for you.
I mean, you ain't getting it, you just move. I mean, but that's what I'm saying.
I don't mean
a lot of that stuff be off.
Yeah, and at the end of the day,
I don't mean anything.
At the end of the day, on the real, I'll tell a nigga straight up. If that's the case, nigga, go get a hoe, pay for some pussy.
No. I'm not speaking.
I mean, I'm just saying that we real on this motherfucker.
For his thing, I'm just saying in general.
I mean, I'm just saying because at the end of the day, regardless, you don't supposed to let nothing come in. Like, if that's your urge and that's your what, you ain't supposed to let nothing affect this shit over here. A nigga get out here and feel like he got to serenade this motherfucker, do all it, and it's like, damn, all that shit is what you supposed to be doing to your girl. That's why you losing her. You giving up, but it's like, see, you know what? But it's all for that little feel.
But this, when it comes in about compatibility, and then conversations to understanding.
Then you out here
Like you
chasing
just
something
said,
that ain't real.
you picked something for a reason. It wasn't gonna be perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't gonna be all exclusive. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, at the end of the day, on the real, bro, my whole life I like to be different than everybody else, and I ain't sitting up and saying I want to be better than I just like
I do.
at the end of the day, I want to just think before I see all these niggas just people just emotionally just you killing the motherfucker in jail. You do this and you know what I'm saying, and it's like damn, you was this nigga, and then shit just go this side, and it's like not to be that. You know what I'm saying? So just like I like shit smooth. So at the end of the day, I operate like that. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, I want my peace in my house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
Doing some of this shit is gonna cause the inconvenience of, you know what I'm saying, you making her insecure based off of whatever. And that's what I'm saying. You know some of these motherfuckers. You know they triggers before you, and you throwing it up in her face because she don't know how to handle her shit and she putting it in your lap. And it's just like, if I learn how to help her conduct this shit, and just like you saying, when I see red and this and that, don't trip. Nigga, sit there and see what the fuck making you red. Let's work on that and get up off of that, and then that go back to the time for this nigga over here to sleep. You know what I'm saying? That go back for the time, man. You know what I'm saying? Like when you putting the energy back off into it, bro. Like I don't know how much you took out. She don't know. She didn't create it.
But this the thing when like something is still new. I want to say it's unfortunate, but it's one of them things where it's like you got to go through that turmoil just like to understand, okay, the good and the bad. Because the thing is, like I said, a lot of people see it one side, they think everything supposed to be good.
Yeah.
It's not reality. Your person flawed in all levels.
But listen, so I get that, and so for me, that might be them early relationships that you had. You know what I'm saying? So now you got this relationship right here. Now you understand. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just saying, as you grow, just understanding and how to get better with these situations. That's what you should. That's why you got information. You got information in your head to use, not to share with everybody else. You perceiving everything the way it is for you, for the embetterment of you. Or if not, then why you got this in your head? Why are you complaining? You know what I'm saying? Like if you know what to do, why are you complaining? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying about a lot of this stuff. Like at the end of the day, you gonna not do something because you know how it makes you feel. So why would you do that? That's how I take his question. You know what I'm saying? So if I know based off of me seeing this nigga and what he went through, and a lot of times my perception was from another nigga and seeing what he going through. I don't want to be that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody.
I know me growing up, I used to always be on some
Big
like, man, why
facts.
do dudes cheat on their wife?
Yeah,
I
nigga.
feel like, I mean, that used to be in my head like, you rather take a chance, lose your family.
And the nigga hurting.
And it's like, but guess what though? Now you done lost your family, and this chick you done chased the shit out.
And she wearing the shit out your ass. You see it on the nigga face.
Like you finna come up and like not knowing this motherfucker got less value what you just left. Can't bring value to your life, but you done chased that dream that you really had at night, not knowing that ain't what you supposed to been having, man. But see, that's why me too, personally, when I say fall, like we were talking about to open up doors of having your girl with a homeboy. See, my thing is with that, late night homeboy, I need somebody to talk to. Hey, I know your husband. I ain't trying to be rude. I got some on mine. And
that's
she
what
ain't
he-
trying to talk. He ain't probably calling do no cheating.
Draw the line there.
But just want to call just to really have somebody to talk. Never know, because nigga might be really going through something at that time. But
certain time
he probably feel like that. But see, that's why I say I swear ain't no jealous at all. 'Cause I don't care but my thing is, I just really feel like on those situations, I'm not even finna play with no homegirl calling my phone anyway. 'Cause out the gate, I already know what you gonna think. Out the gate. Because guess what? Then not even like you saying that, like you said too, Charles, you're going to be spending so much time, not saying you're giving her time, but after a while, you going to start talking your life. After a while, you going to talk. Now you're mad at your wife or mad at what's going on at home. You talking more now because that's who you can vent. You can vent to that. She going to listen. You might catch the wrong one, listen to your vent, and hey, I'm going to catch him where he weak at because I'm hearing him. That boy weak because he breaking down. That's why too a lot of cheating go out like that too, man. It just be sometime when we upset at home, man.
Yeah, it's always.
Try to stay strong. Me personally, man, stay strong. I even like me, like I feel like me when I said to my mind, you know what? I'm finna be on some family stuff and I'm finna just lock in. I seen a whole lot of my little homeboy. I just seen they looked at me like it was the wrong thing to do at the time. hey, I done played the homeboy role a long time. You still my partner, but this is what I want to do now, though.
But see,
I'm tired of chasing. I'm tired of all that. That
But-
lifestyle, it's getting old.
but
So,
to back off what he's saying and kind of what you talking about, because I done had a whole, like my wife would tell you, I had a whole bunch of homegirls, especially from college and stuff. But I try to introduce her in some kind of form of fashion. But even now that he's saying that, I noticeably and purposely kind of disconnected with some of the ones I had conversations like that, because how y'all gonna, like, y'all should be building that. We built this type of bond. You need to be building it with what's in front of you. The only reason why we built it because we went to school together. We don't hold on to this motherfucker. I just know if I have an issue or if it ain't working out or I got somebody to come talk to. But why not build it with that person? That's a new relationship that you need to invest in. That's where your time and energy gonna go. And that's why I just look at that like that part of it, because like I say, I purposely tried to step away because I know, like, shit, I mean, what you calling me for? And then this my old lady, she gonna naturally feel a certain kind of way.
Why you keep saying naturally?
I mean, people just naturally, like, they don't know where this shit come from, is what I'm saying. Naturally, like an emotion. I mean, I done seen people and I done had shit that happen to where, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? And then you figure out, like, damn, what the fuck I'm feeling like this for? Why am I tripping? You know what I'm saying? Like, people had those moments, but
I mean, I think they know, they just don't have a word.
I mean, you don't have. That's what I'm saying. You trying to figure out what's going on. I mean, we can all come back and say. That's what I'm saying. We can all come back and say the insecurity thing. If you saying that's the word,
One of them.
what's the another word then?
It's an insecure. You got abandonment issues. You got social anxiety.
So let me ask you this: do any of these things affect
you
you?
can have too. This,
you mean?
this
I'm saying any
can't
other these
take-
things that you saying, like insecurities or whatever. Do you battle with any of those things?
No.
Never.
Here we go. The only thing I don't tolerate is disrespect. That's just how I'm wired, bro. That's just what it
the
is.
motto is, can we dish what we can take?
I can.
Hey, but I'm gonna say this though, man.
Hold on, pause real quick. The reason why I say I can, this is the thing with a lot of guys I've talked to. You're playing the game, and all you want to do is win, right? But then it come a point in the game where you might lose. Something might happen. You can't handle it, but you're in the game where it's always a possibility. And it's like I said, you think in one track, oh, I'm gonna just do this because I'm a man. This is what it is. That's cool. But you're playing devil's advocate because it can flip for whatever reason. Ain't got nothing to do with you. Could be she felt some kind of way too, made her play. And it's like, why be upset with that, bro? That's part of the game.
But it affects the game. That's my whole point. Like, regardless if you, whatever your emotion, it affects what it changes the whole whatever it is. It changes that moment. Like, you can't, like, if you paint a picture and the motherfucker just came up and did some red shit on, like, it changed my whole fucking picture. Like, that's not what I envisioned. You know what I'm saying? But you came up and threw that shit up. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah,
that's
and with those selfish in there too, along with the insecurity too, with those selfish up in there.
selfish.
Yeah.
Some people being yeah, of course. I mean, that's where some of that shit come from. You know what I'm saying?
To me, cheating is selfish
Yeah.
on both ends.
Selfish, convenient, all the above. I mean,
There's a lot of words
it's
going
a bunch of reasons, bro. It's unlimited. It's like as far
Sometimes
as
it be misunderstanding on a lot of this stuff, man. Sometimes it be misunderstanding, misread, misled. You thinking y'all in a real relationship, he just fucking you. That don't mean you're in a relationship just because he fucking you. Some you got that bad too.
Yeah. I
They
mean,
jump out with a title so fast, like, man, we ain't put no title on
yeah,
it.
yeah. I mean, you
But just 'cause
that's
you
how
in
most
a
relationships get that. Though.
No,
Yeah.
Until we got to stamp this title. We got to agree.
But
ourselves,
I'm
like,
more or
we
less
got-
talking about we in it. You know what I'm saying? Whether you married or not.
When you
Yeah.
in it, when you in it, you can't have that moment of too. Oh, I'm gonna do all this so differently once I get married, but I'm gonna be like this while we girlfriend and boyfriend. That don't even make sense.
Yeah, not to get me, and then now you got me.
already
And
told
you,
me,
yeah.
Like, well, I'm supposed to believe you're gonna be wifey material, and you acting like this now. Which you got some people will hide who they really are. Some people hide who they are. You don't know who they really are. So it might be a little later on down the road.
But you got to look at like how you mentioned some episodes, your childhood, all of us in a certain way, and like that's what I'm saying. That what triggers how you view relationships as far as what your position is or what you're trying to block, what you're trying to avoid. Like that's the start of everything.
That's why I say I don't want to keep using the word insecure because I feel like that's like a belittled word. No, I'm just saying the way we use it in the society. That's what the picture is painted. It's just like I don't know. I ain't gonna bring up the N word, but at the end of the day, that's just like a word like that. So I'm just saying like just like how you saying. Only reason why I feel like this is because what I've been shown. I don't have to necessarily have to go through something. That's just like somebody. Daddy cheated on their mama and they know their mama good. You know what I'm saying? Like that affect you. You know what I'm saying? Some kind of way. So when you get out here, naturally your first thing, you just
really want a real word with it.
Huh?
I saw where you coming from. You just want a real word instead of the word insecurity. Because to me, insecurity, like you could use in a relationship, but that's more like to me like saying, this nigga know his jeans tight as hell. He got to go to school that day. Man, that nigga know somebody gonna fire his ass. So he insecure that whole day. He just don't know. Me being big and niggas.
It come with negative.
I'm not wearing those Speedos go swimming.
Yeah.
That's insecurity. I mean, that's like I'm just saying that nature.
Yeah.
Now with their relationship, it's insecurity, but it's like what led that. Well, the reason why, because he did this and that. It's more of a word. It's a story behind it, but the word, like Chris is using it, but don't get me wrong. It's really a story that's gonna be with it.
Yeah,
it had to be something to get you in that nature.
Yeah,
you ain't just popped out and just I'm gonna be insecure today. How you gonna do that?
Yeah,
what made you be like that? Well, I'm insecure by him being gone with his phone because he always, I be seeing it light up when he sleep. That's bringing insecurity, but it's a story behind
the whole thing.
Why it's just not automatically. Oh, I'm just insecure today. Like you gotta. What the fuck? Why are you? You know what I'm saying? So,
but that's what I was saying before. Like when y'all have relationships, like what kind of like conversations like you and yours like have, because you could be a child with your siblings and be insecure, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like it carries on. It's a relationship. So like you gotta understand, like when people try to avoid like a certain word like insecure, and just for example. It's like you're trying to avoid the fact like that's how you are, that's how you feel. Like we talking about traits, like stuff get carried on.
Some people ain't even like you say, but some people want to admit, like, man, I really am insecure, or
I'm insecure by my weight.
Like,
this, that.
Like I gotta give you an example, right? So this is just real talk. So for the longest, it was like me trying to hide with my wife as far as like how angry I can get about stuff, to where I don't want her to think I'm like some hope, something happened, get peace, I turn green, I'm just trying to tear shit up. But just like I'd be really on some like I'm finna go there type stuff, and it's like, why? I'm like, I don't know, but
that's basically what I just asked you, and that's good. No, I'm saying that's what's good. No, I'm saying this. What I'm saying that's great because are you telling that somebody is you struggle too, and you telling them with the corrective measurements on how you worked it out.
But that's what I'm saying. So it took me a while to even want to say that, because it's like I didn't want to, be portrayed a certain way. Again, this is younger me.
Yeah.
This is why I throw these words out, because there's so many different accolades of why a person the way they are, like I was saying with traits. And again, it depends on how you grew up with your family. That's where a lot of that stuff started from. Mm-hmm. It's just acknowledging the fact that this is who you are, and like accepting it, and then like, okay, it's gonna be something that's gonna be against your life, or something you can carry on in a good way.
So with your story, what made you decide that you didn't want to share? You know what I'm saying? Like, what made you be like, damn, I know I could turn up. Let me not, whatever you were saying.
I think it got to the point to where caring for somebody other than myself.
Oh, when you had your daughter?
No, just her, period. I mean, not just her, but I mean, you got to understand, like, a lot of us fight battles within ourselves.
Of course, we are.
So, like you say, you want to be the family man, but it's like you got to have that mindset of what that is.
You trying to adjust, understand.
Not just visually seeing what other people doing, because we don't understand. It's so much work to maintain, something like trying to be work on time. That's hard work for some people. I'm just saying, like, for me, I struggle with that for the longest, bro, to where I'm like, man, this ain't for me. I should get a pass. But understanding also like what my actions do in its own cause and effect. A lot of times when we making a play, doing something, if we are insecure, whatever we are, we don't understand how that projection affects the person who you say you like or whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
Like how you saying, how long does it take, right? Because you just getting so much pulled out of you. It's like, dang, okay, are we gonna make some type of progress?
Yeah.
And like I said, if that person can acknowledge that they got something going on, it's always gonna be a problem. But then it's like, which is hard for me sometimes, being a bigger person, showing a person this ain't the way to do it. Especially if I feel like I'm not being heard, you know, I feel like I'm wasting my time.
Yeah.
I don't like that feeling.
That's all I was saying.
But
Feel like my words just going in one ear and not the other. You feel me?
but
For the first 6 months, it will be like.
but the whole point in conclusion, we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna wrap it up. In
Nigga say,
conclusion,
yeah.
Is
Wrap that thing
if
up.
this what you want, it's gonna be a battlefield. You know, it's gonna be a battle. We can't claim to be soldiers. You know what I'm saying?
And you don't want to go to war.
You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. Because there's been some days.
How long is war? Goddamn.
Nah, see, but you want to come back and say you the champion. Nigga, I don't know. Nah.
That's why. One more thing. This is why I always say, I tell people, don't look at time, because time perception can really make a situation more magnified than what it is. You got to think about how we measure time anyway, right? We want stuff now and the faster it is. Some people got it short. If you would delete all that and just do the work and just do what you got to do, that time ain't gonna matter.
It ain't. Cause you getting the vibe back every time. You ain't worrying about
And
it.
some people get stressed out because I don't got enough time.
Yo, back against the wall. This all that shit. You putting it in. I ain't saying you, but I'm just saying we put it in our head. Like shit, that ain't nothing. Like if you know you messed up or any fashion, and this the person you love, you just gonna vibe with a different.
Well, how about this little scenario real quick? How about I had a guy, another place I used to work at, and was upset with me because I'm too nonchalant, because I'm too chill. I'm not worried about this and that. I'm taking care of business, but I'm not showing the, I guess, physical, you know, just excitement that people typically do. I'm like, what does that matter? But that's what I mean by people, you know, getting triggered off, you know, certain things. Like, why are you bothered by me being chill?
Yeah. Because they don't understand. Because what the glasses, the body they have on, this is what you supposed to do. So that's why I'm saying we can't get upset or like you are who you are in that person's life to show them another side that they haven't seen before. And that's where the battle comes in. And then at the same time, like I say, you don't even know what they not telling you. You know what I'm saying? The insecurities or the pictures or whatever we want to call it. So at the end of the day, I know, like I say, I just give the wisdom to this young man. You know what I'm saying? Just keep, you know, he like it there. Go on, try to fix it, whatever, this and that, and don't, like you just telling you, don't look at the time, because when you, just like I get you at work, if you looking at the time clock,
Boy, it's like
that
all
motherfucker all day.
All day.
Right now, I'm looking at my time clock. And I just want
Chicken man
everybody
over
know,
here.
everybody here, man. I know y'all got a lot of good knowledge. Woo, a lot of knowledge. Man, we'll talk about.
We was 30 minutes late.
Man, we did some good knowledge and good topics. Nah, real talk. But real talk, y'all be mindful, man. I ain't trying to tell about. We ain't trying to tell about, you know, how to run your relationship.
I'm gonna tell you how to do
your
it.
thing. But I'm just my point to you, man. If you
Our
know you
points.
gonna be
Our
in-
points.
If you're gonna be involved with that person, and I don't know if they agree. My thing is, but I live by that. That'll help you out. If you can't do what you doing in front of your old lady, if you want to be with this woman and you want to lock in, man, don't even do it at all. If you can't do it, because guess what? What you doing, she can do it too. And can you receive it the same way she receives it?
Ooh.
That shit hurts.
No, it don't.
Your heart get the bubbling and fumbling.
No, it don't.
Have you ever seen a volcano erupt? That's how some men erupt, and that's when they go kill themselves, kill their
You know,
own
it ain't
lady.
funny though. It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gonna edit that part out.
Yeah.
We gonna edit that part out.
I wasn't laughing. I was laughing at you because you made a face.
I know.
Nah, that nigga.
Man, we gotta know Chad Dream me good, but real talk, just watch yourself.
Yeah.
Man. Some relationships kill people too. So watch yourself in your relationships, what you step into, and grasp what you can.
Ask a
man.
lot of questions.
Yeah,
That's great. That's great.
That's a good one. Try to get to know.
That's
a
the
person.
date nights. Date
Try to
nights
get to know a
questions.
person better
Date
than
nights
you can.
questions.
But this our platform that we came.
Hey, also learn how to tell her no too.
But this the platform. This is what we brought to you. Man, I'm telling you, Chad G, that's the truth. Woo, baby. No, I'm messing with you. Two sides to keep that. Two sides to a story podcast. This the host be man.
Young Wade in the cut.
Ugly Truth finally get to say something.
Chad G, baby.